What's up, everybody? It's Mr. 13, Creative Director of Made for Kings TV. And I'm just here today to give a little update about the site. For those who do follow us, you might have noticed that I have not blogged in a bunch of days. And the reason for that is simply burnout. I want to be completely honest with you. I have a lot of things on my plate, and even though I love to blog every day and put important updates or what I think are important updates and things that people should be on top of, and even though I enjoy all of that, I've been a little burnt out lately and I've needed to take time for myself to focus on the business. And there's just a lot going on with it. I got video editing jobs, I got murals to complete, graphics to design, family to take care of. And that's not part of the business, but that is always top of the list, taking care of the family. But we always have to remember to take care of ourselves as well. And I decided that maybe the blogging aspect is not what it needs to be. Uh, I've had people reach out to me and tell me that they do read the blog every day. But honestly, I think creating original content is more of the way to go. Um, More of the direction that I feel like moving in. It is hard to break habit, and I'll tell you that much. Once you've built up a habit that you do daily, whether it's a good habit or a bad habit, it's always hard to break. So even though I have not blogged in about maybe a week, I'm not even sure. That might be a little bit extra, but even though I haven't blogged in a few days, every morning I get up with the urge to do what I have to do because that's what I'm used to. I've been doing this for years. This has been a part of the Made for Kings business model for a long time, but we can't keep running in place. We can't keep swimming in the same place. Is this really providing some level of progress? I have to ask myself that. Is this enough traffic to continue doing this? And has it gained more traffic since? And I feel that it has, and it definitely has a following. But the other aspects that I'm working on, which is the content creation, the videos, the scene in the street videos, the sit down, those they get what people would call more bang for their buck, right? So I'm going to take time to really focus on creating that type of content, and I'm not going to be blogging every day like I used to. I appreciate you guys. But what you can do is if you do want to maintain receiving updates, you can join the mailing list. I see some of you guys are already a part of the mailing list, and you can go to the site madeforkings.com or madeforkings.store, and you can join our mailing list, and you'll get updates all the time about what we have going on. And trust me, we will have a lot of things going on. We are going to step up our game of the events. We are looking to increase our opportunities where we provide education to our viewers, whether it be financial freedom education, whether it be street art, graffiti education. But we're planning a whole roster of events to come up within the next year. So feel free to join our mailing list. We will not be blogging every day like we did before. There will be blog updates, but it will be a lot less than it currently is, which was I was averaging 3 posts a day. So I would do maybe a health post, a financial post, and most of the time I do a new song post, which is always my favorite because I feel like a lot of these other sites they just put bullshit up there. They put stuff that they got paid to put up. We don't get paid to put up any of our stuff. This content is purely off of feeling it is beneficial to the viewer. And, I feel like the music we choose to put up there is real hip hop or something that needs to be spotlighted, which you won't get a chance to see a spotlight elsewhere. But unfortunately, that's going to be done less and less now. But we will be adding while we're taking off the blog to the video content. So make sure you also follow our YouTube channel if you're not watching on this video on YouTube, you can jump off of Instagram or TikTok or whatever social media you're watching this on and go to YouTube and type in Made for Kings TV. And you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. You know, we are up to 30,000 subscribers. We're just above that. Super excited, super exciting stuff to know that people are tuning into the channel. You know, we sat at a low number for 10 years, right? I'm going to be completely honest with you. And since I have been very analytical in looking at the numbers recently, because before it was just more of a passion project. I've always tried to make money with it, but it was truly more a passion project. And as of the last few years, I've really been paying attention to the numbers and looking at what's working, what's not working, and just changing, just steering the ship in a new direction. And I think it's working. Not that even I think it's working. I know it's working. So here's a new direction I'm going to take this ship in, and it's going to be less blogging, more video content. And you know, I got to get more comfortable being in front of the camera like this and talking to my audience. And let me say our audience, because there's a few of us who do the Made for Kings TV projects. I am undoubtedly the face of the channel for now. That could always change as we bring in more people or as other players in the game decide that they want to take more shots. All right. So I just want to thank you for taking your time to listen to me ramble on about what's happening with Made for Kings TV. I felt that you guys needed an explanation as to why the blogging has suddenly taken a downturn or has completely stopped. It's for the reason of me feeling burned out. And I'm sure you heard that term before. And I decided to take time for myself, for my sanity, right? I'm laughing, but very much the truth. For my sanity, I want to claw back my time, right? I've been grinding on this hustle for years, let's just say, right? And Made for Kings TV has been around for about 10 years, but I've been in this game, in these streets, so-called hustling and moving around in the music industry and the graffiti art scene for way past that time, right? Let's be honest. A lot of y'all know me in this and about for over 30 years. But the time is now to capitalize. I mean, I've always been trying to capitalize, but now I feel like I understand things wholeheartedly, and the new directions are beneficial for me and the entire team behind me. So thank you for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel or you join our mailing list on madeforkings.com. And I'm working on the shark episode. I was going to call it Shark Week, but I looked up and Discovery Channel has a copyright and trademark on that, and I don't want to get any strikes. So even though it was inspired by the Shark Week, it's not going to be called that. It would probably be called something like Shark Attacks. I don't know. If you're looking at this and you have a good idea for an episode for Seen in the Streets about a shark mural, let me know. Hit me up. Give me some names. Make it funny. Make it something that I'll laugh at. All right, but I'm working on the shark episode. It's coming up soon. A new Seen in the Streets will be out within the next week. All right, peace. It's Mr. 13, and I'm signing off. See you soon.